Kenny Reeves stars is what is likely the best installment of an already sparkling action franchise. The air is thick with tragedy and pain in John Wick, Chapter 4 perhaps even more than the previous three films. Here the stakes feel personal and the consequences real. I'm not sure if Chapter 4 is the strongest of the far fantastic film franchise. It's certainly a worthy contender alongside Chapter 1. At almost 3 hours, it's also the longest one yet. What I'm certain of is the movie captured the spirit of the film series like none of those its predecessors, of friendship and consequences, of connection and its cost. Things were left at the end of the chapter 3 for John, the imitatably wonderful internal Kenny Reeves. It's now at the war with the High Table. The end of its last movie saw John decide to go back on his agreement with the table to side with Winston, only to then be shot by Winston and thrown off the roof of the New York Continental, just barely making it out alive. Choosing friendship almost cost him his life. It's a running theme in Chapter 4, Friendship and Consequences. John is on a warpath. There's an intentionality to his actions and kill count. This time we have not seen since the first movie. No longer he is on the kill or be killed back foot, as he was in Chapter 2 and 3. There's even more of a cold, ingrained emptiness behind Kenny's eyes here. As hit HBO drama Succession returns, stars Jeremy Strong Methods acting has been making headlines again. It's just the latest example of the performance style creating controversy. It's been in the headlines once again ahead of next week's premieres of the fourth and final season of Jesse Armstrong's eviscerating dramedy Succession thanks to renewed discussion around the device acting of one of its stars. Jeremy Strong ever since Strong discussed his torture process for playing would-be media mogul Kendall Roy in an infamous 2021 New Yorker profile. He has been saddled with the method actor label. I think you have to go through whatever the ordeal is the character has to go through, he told the magazine. He also admitted to isolating himself from his castmate and sometimes refusing to rehearse because he wanted every scene to feel like him. I am encountering a bear in the woods. To say his acting technique has been unpopular with coworker is an understatement. Castmates Kieran Culkin and Brian Cox both articulated their concern in the same article. Despite Cox described as the tremendous results the method had delivered, I worry about the crisis he put himself through in order to prepare, said Cox. I've worked with intense actors before. It's particularly American disease. I think this inability to separate yourself off while you're doing the job. Recently, the classic trained Cox who plays strong, formidable father Logan Roy in the series has been reiterating his distaste for the strong, extreme, often antisocial technique. He puts it down, the differing sensibilities between British and US performers. It's really a cultural clash. The Scottish actor told Variety in an interview last week, I don't pull up with an American shit. I'm sorry, all that sort of I think, therefore I feel just do the job, don't identify. Dipside. The criticism, Strong has doubled down on his way of working. Am I going to adjust or compromise the way that I've worked my whole entire life and what I believe in? There was not a flicker of doubt that he told GQ this year, I'm still going to do whatever it takes to serve whatever it is.